Alright, hello and welcome back. Let's talk to Phoebe again and see what happens.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
Nope, that's all.
You're off the hook, PB.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, next level. How do I get there? I think it's this way. Yeah. Area by area. Talking to the peoples. Also, I didn't mention the last one, but I do remember...
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
I do remember asking if people want me to skip the boring stuff of exploring random places in the galaxy map. So I'll probably skip, just not record that part and explore all the places. I don't really remember if there were anywhere specifically that had triggers. So, yeah. Alright, I think that's everything for that. Let's keep moving.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
I like the no trouble plan. How about we stick with that?
Kesh said not too much trouble, kid. Not no trouble. You can't make sure some trouble's always coming for you.
That's not reassuring.
Life out here ain't reassuring. You'll get used to it.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Oh hey, the mouse works again.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
I like talking to Drac. I always like talking to Krogan.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender
Because he's a
likes the
huge
Krogan
kiss
during the
ass.
uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
No shit.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the Ryder name, I'll bet.
Almost. Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just going to have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going, self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common cat are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
Do you think Kesh can handle station politics?
Kesh can handle anything. Thing is, Spender's a liar and a coward.
And a
He
real
was part
kiss
of the
ass.
mutiny, I know he was. A lot of people got hurt because of him, on both sides.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
Damn
talk
right.
more
I'll
later.
get it done.
Sure.
Hey, one
Because
last
I
thing.
like the Krogan.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I like talking to Drek. And in this door, we have basically nothing. Again, feel free to read at your own discretion. Moving on.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
Being nervous means you understand what's at stake.
That's the problem. I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here,
What?
a Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the Ket?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
Can I talk to her again?
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
That one.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Actually, never mind. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
And moving on. Right, so that's the center, and now we just got one area left in the cargo. Two levels.
Rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
Huh, no one on the lower level. Oh wait, no, there isn't. There are doors here.
I'll talk to someone. Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
I think... No. I know that I can be of use here.
Well, you already have
I
been
know
out in the
everyone
field.
on the crew. Even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Ability to haggle with the locals? Great. But please tell me you're also good in a fight.
Well, I already know
Like
she
I said
is.
before, Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. I do what I have to. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know.
I miss
Look out, Ryder.
Garrus. Garrus and Rex, always the best two. There were no Krogan on the team in Mass Effect 3, were there? No, Grunt wasn't on the team. Rex wasn't on the team. Damn. I always forget there's no Krogan in Mass Effect 3 on the team. It makes me sad. Very sad.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omniblade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just...
Who has a square bottle? That's weird.
I put it behind me after Dad's work went sour. It was a long time ago.
600 years, give or take.
I mean, it looks
So,
circle now.
Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
was on a good path in the Alliance. Then everything fell apart. There wasn't much left for me. Andromeda was so far away, I figured if you're going to start over, start way over.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why do you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Okay. Alright, new level. Gotta bring down the lift first. I think Gil is the only one left.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, it's a dirty job. Are you the riffraff spokesman?
King, actually. You might want to bow. Otherwise, no telling what might fall off the Nomad when you're out there.
I'll take my chances. Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Happy to be of service. I think you'll see that showing up is only one of my many talents.
Oh yeah? You're not hitting on me, are you?
Thought I was. Is it not one of my many talents?
I'm just not susceptible, if you know what I mean. Liam's more my speed. Well, if he wasn't such a tool.
Got it. Sorry.
No sweat at all. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
I think that's everybody. I think. Alright, off to the Nexus after 18 minutes of talking plus 10 in the last video? Alright, back to the Nexus for a shit ton more talking and no action. I think, regardless of how long this episode is, how do I go back again? System view, there we go. Regardless of how long this episode is, I will still... So yeah, there's all those other stars I got left to explore in off time. Yeah. So yeah, regardless of how long this episode is, it'll all be talking and stuff on the Nexus. The episode will end once I'm back in space and heading towards Eos to continue finishing things off. And to do some weapons tests. To see how the weapons work.
Familiar territory. The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
I'm not sure when I'll do Dragon Age. The moment I said something about it, I can't stop thinking about it now. Kind of annoying. Can't stop thinking about... Oh man, look at all the stuff I gotta do here. Dragon Age 2, Inquisition. The one thing I don't like about Inquisition, which is the third game, is that I need to use a controller. Just because the way that game controls, it's not like the first two, which felt like an MMO, but a single player MMO. That's how the first two games felt. And then when the third game was very much, you're going to need a controller to play it, because of the way the controls are, or controls and abilities are, it just didn't feel the same. Sure, the game was enjoyable, but it just didn't feel the same compared to the first two.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne...
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries.
I wonder if this would be different if I chose military.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Yeah, that'd probably be different if I chose military. There'd probably be military people instead of more scientist people. Alright, what's in this area? There's a thing directly behind me, so...
Watch your tone. Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
That's right, he's a xenophobic fuck. I think.
What do you want?
Sounds like you're having a rough day.
You saw that, huh? Oh, I'm sorry I snapped at you. The way Spender treats me? Everyone, I'm just so angry. I don't understand how he's in any position of authority.
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Because he's a pro kiss ass. Alright, anything else? Might as well do that. I think it's the only thing here. I should probably sell all these weapons I have for some reason. Or maybe just sell the duplicates and...
Hello. Just use the console to see what's available.
Alright, yeah, just do consoles. Oh, whoops. General. Probably better. Alright, let's sell all the duplicate weapons. Alright. I have a few Sidewinders. A few Carnifexes. Alright. Now, assault rifles. Whoops. Shotguns. Snipers. Melee. I swear I could hear music. First I thought it was coming from my phone. That was weird. Maybe it was in game? No, yeah, there's music. It's just so low. And the way it's coming out of my headphones, it literally made it sound like it was coming from my phone. Man, that actually screwed with my head a bit. Well, the mods are fine. Alright, let's dump that. Alright, this should be fine.
Here we are, one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
Alright, so I think that's everything. Oh, there's some stuff above. So I gotta go up a floor now. And there's a quest here apparently.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Well, I think I'll deal with that first. I didn't have to go back out, did I? Now, that one in the center is actually just a false. It's pretty much just saying the whole region.
Fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
Well, now I'm trying to talk to you.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Sure, why not?
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Sure, sounds nice. Access terminal. Well, I'll talk to everyone else
Hello,
first.
Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
That could be a ship, or even turbulence in the Scourge we should know about.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
I have a feeling that's a bad thing, if I remember correctly.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Sure, why not?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Yep, sounds good. Console. Do that thingy. That thing. And I'll see what I can do. Hey, 0 minerals. Haven't I scanned a few on EOS? Oh, it's just in this area. Right.
Scan to assess the nature of the damage.
Welcome to the Cultural Exchange Center.
Huh, maybe there is one in the center. Now it's either in here or in a different area. Oh yeah, it says in operations, so guess I'll go there. Alright, well, considering there's a shit ton of stuff to do here, I think I'll split this into 2 parts of conversations. Alright, later.